The next one comes from rare.us, and oh my God, this is a hell of a funny story because a student at a Christian school was recently suspended for selling sex toys. However, there's one big glaring problem. Okay, so 12-year-old student at Trinity Lutheran School in Racine, Wisconsin, was suspended for 3 days after she was accused of peddling sex toys by the principal. When in fact, she was selling, the water worm things, like those wiggly snake wormy thingies.
Oh!
And so
So
she was selling
those
them
are shitty sex toys.
they don't. It's like pushing rope, guys. It really is.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't do anything.
Vaginas don't move. Vaginas don't move back and forth. Like they're not motile.
Look, it's something that every boy has discovered.
Yeah, they try it.
They don't.
This might work. No, except you'll get the one that has like those little plastic fish in them or something like that, and it stabs your.
I got
ouch. So anyway, this kid had permission from the teacher to sell these because they were doing it for a fundraiser, and it's just funny because the dad goes on record here. He says, "In your wildest imaginations, no adult could possibly view this as a sex toy. It's a water-filled bag," he told the local news station. And the girl is just broken up about the whole thing. She's like, "I just learned something I shouldn't have."
She's like corrupted. Wait, and like, oh my God.
And so she was selling these because she would make $1 profit on each one of them that she sold, because they probably don't go for much. Like you buy you probably buy like a 50-cent one, sell it for $2 and make $1 and sell it anyway, because she was trying to raise $1 profit for helping children with autism. And so the principal pulled her out of a basketball game. Like she was in the middle of like junior high sports and started yelling at her about selling sex toys. And she said it was really, really loud and a lot of people could hear it. People were staring at me. And then she started crying.
Of course she did.
Yeah.
I start crying.
And the principal is a lady, so, which is even funnier about this whole thing. She's like, "This looks like a dildo."
She clearly understood. Oh, that poor woman has never had an orgasm.
So the father said, "This is nuts because the principal is an adult. She should know better. She should know that this has absolutely nothing to do with sex." And the news article here says, on Amazon right now, there's a comparable product referred to as a tactile autism fidget toy, which is way too many words. It's a water worm, or that's what I always call them, at least.
You do make this motion with them, but it's not. Yeah.
They're fun.
They go wiggle, wiggle. They wiggle. It kind of looks like it could be a male masturbatory aid, like a pocket pussy, but it doesn't.
Yeah, they could, but like we said, it doesn't.
Vaginas don't move. Vaginas don't move.
By the way, I did have to bid adieu to Senior Flashlight. He went off to the dump this week, so
yeah, you got to do that with him every once in a while.
So anyway, you served me well. Let's see. The pastor of the school went to the school board, and the school board sided with the principal.
What?
And the pastor declined. And the person that the school board's like, "We wouldn't discuss the details of any situation regarding one of our children. They're all minors," said the pastor. And the father's like, "Spirituality of that place is busted. Something's got to change there, and we're powerless to do it." "Yeah, no, you're not. Send your kid to public school. There you go."
No, it's clearly a case of people who are so afraid of sex that they're thinking of sex all the time.
Constantly.
All the time.
Right.
I know somebody this who has called pants where you can see, like the lowrider pants where you can see the men's underwear, sexual assault. Because they are so I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Those are the people who can figure out how to be really, really inventive with household objects.
These are the people
Kyle.
who see sex everywhere. Unlike us, who are like where we walk through life and go, or we go wouldn't, you know, like, and you move on with your life because, you know, that's the focus, but it's not like all your focus. These people are.
My wife can tell when it's been a while and she needs to put the big girl panties back on and be like, all right, let's go upstairs. Because I start making double entendres for everything. Like literally everything. Like CeCe Peniston came on the radio station earlier today and I just pointed at it. I'm like, I just started laughing. She's like, God damn it. You're not funny.
Oh.
I'm like, people on the podcast will appreciate that joke. But anyway.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. Penis. Penis. Anyway, the picture that came with this article, Kyle can see it because he's in the show notes, but I don't know if this is the pastor or if this is the dad holding it. Now, I'll try to find a way for you guys to see this. Go to the YouTube. I'll try to put the picture on there. But it shows this guy holding one of them. Holding one of these toys, and he's like, it's like a flaccid cock in his hand, and he's like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? It's hilarious.
Nobody is orgasming from this. Have you seen an actual sex toy? No, you have not.
I just remember Archer Pam Poovey saying, you were so gone last night. It was like you were pushing rope. I was like,
pushing rope.
I'd never heard that before, and it's stuck with me ever since because that's fucking funny.
But it makes sense.
It's true.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
because
it definitely
we've
does.
all been there.
I've never had whiskey dick, so I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't. It's not necessarily a whiskey dick. It's just sometimes
it's something that happens, and sometimes you find yourself in the heat of the moment going, "Why won't you work?"
Maybe I'm lucky in that regard.
Just guys, seriously, there's an easy fix to this. Go down. And we're done. There you go. I know you're not, but if it's not,
well, that's a solution for you.
I can't ever reach.
Oh
wait, on her. Oh.
I
got too many ribs.
You know, yeah.
Look,
that's a situation where you've got to just suck it up and say, hey,
it's not happening.
It's not working.
It's not happening for one of us. So
no. Okay, as somebody who, and I've talked about this a lot, really loves sex, and like that's kind of my thing. I've had nights where it's like it's just not responding. I don't know what to tell you. Like that happens to women too, where it's just like,
oh yeah,
mostly it happens in the mornings for me, where it's just like,
I'm not. I'm just waking up.
It happens. It's a surprisingly frequent occurrence to parents.
Yeah. I agree with you there.
Yeah, and that happens, and it's not like you're flawed.
The kids are asleep.
Like if you still wanna, help out your partner, or like if you still wanna like if you're still like enjoying yourself, go down. Like, you know, sometimes we don't get off. You know what? Sometimes we don't get off, and that's okay. It is okay. The rubbing of bodies and the being intimate is still fun and neat, and we can just accept that in each other.
And important.
Yes, it's like seriously, we are giant apes, and we don't get a lot in this life that is just delightful all the time. Like just and it burns calories, not a lot, but it burns some. It doesn't hurt you. It's just neat. Like as long as you're doing it safe, you know, and like just enjoy, indulge. This is one of the best things about being alive. You only get it.
And for the love, please don't use autism fidget toys.
No. And see, for me, if it wasn't for sex, I'd be a nihilist, and we know how we all feel about nihilists. We believe in nothing, Lebowski. Nothing.
I don't really care so much. It's just, whatever.